Improv.
And so the thing I love about the podcast is you guys have this great chemistry. How did you develop that?
Lot of push-ups. No, we've been performing together for so long. I mean, Matt and I, Matt is like one of my first improv colleagues, from the very beginning. And we've been, as long as I've been doing long-form improv in Chicago, I've been performing with Matt. And we've been in World News for over a decade, doing a show together every week with more or less the same cast for that long of a time. And Adal's been a part of that for most of that time as well.
Yeah, you joined in the around 2008 because we did that election. We did an election show with World News, a sketch show instead of our normal improv show. I think that was the first time that I worked with you at least. Yeah. And then you became part of the cast, and it seemed like you were there from the beginning. Yeah. Even though it was a couple years in. So we've all just worked together for years and years and years already. If
you perform together that long, you'll either grow to hate each other or be really good at performing together, or both. Like us, it's both.
And it goes in cycles.
So tell me that it's always both. What are the things that come up creatively, differences that you have to discuss, the uncomfortable stuff?
I would love to have something. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I don't know.
I think there are times when we're, we want to be sensitive and good. And one of the things I really like about the show, and Arnie mentioned this earlier today, is that the show's sort of sex positive in a way that most fantasy worlds aren't.
So explain sex positive.
Just in the sense that we try to focus on all the women that are on the show have some agency. They're powerful. There's an equality between men and women in the world that sometimes classic, even very popular fantasy books or movies or media fail to do. And I think if you look at Lord of the Rings, it's all dudes. And we try really hard to bring in lots of women. And when we talk about women, treat them very respectfully. At one point I came to Arnie and I was like, I kind of want to do a creation myth. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but on this episode, at the beginning, I was like, I think I'm going to talk about a creation myth at some point. And the creation myth is that there are three goddesses, and the three goddesses all make love to each other and give birth to 6 men. And then it's it's like a weird backwards creation myth, but instead of the sort of traditional thing where it's all just guys begatting guys, and then a woman is broken off the breast, and it starts from the woman down, and then it gets very weird from there. So just I am totally babbling right now about kind of trying to. I like that we just throw tropes on their ears,
Improv.
Big George, I've got a question for you.
Oh, please go.
I really want to talk about the wish-granting process.
Yes.
But you mentioned that you're eons and eons old, and I've got to say, you don't look a day over 1 eon.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I take care of myself.
Sure.
I jog a little, in the village here. I only eat boar, which is only eat boar is very good. And I get a lot of sleep.
That's good. How much sleep do you get?
40, 60 hours a night.
Wow.
Yes.